Consumer staple stocks. Are they good for your portfolio? Well, they offer dividends, growth, stability, and value. I know they have a place in my portfolio. It's a good cornerstone, and I like going to the store and buying what I consume. Often overlooked or unloved, it's not that sexy tech stock, but again, a cornerstone of the portfolio is really a consumer staple stock. Recession-resistant, increasing dividends, good dividends, solid income, good values in many cases, tend to be lower risk and lower volatility. If this sounds appealing to you, then consider adding some to your portfolio if you don't have any already. Again, I like going to the store. I like owning everything that I consume, and nothing makes me smile more than when I can go get something that I have an ownership stake in that stock. So hopefully you're the same way, and let's talk about a few. So one such consumer staple stock that I've been adding a lot to lately is Conagra. Conagra is a consolidator in the space. They dominate the frozen food aisle. You can't go down a frozen food aisle at any supermarket and not look and see a Conagra brand. Healthy Choice, Banquet, you name it, they're in the aisle, and they have increasingly better and better selections and lots of different choices, even for those vegetarians out there. Hey, a 4.3% yield. They've been a dividend raiser for 8 years now. That's pretty darn good for you and I that are looking for income and looking for that value. And again, they've got the brands that you use at your house. Take a look around. I'll challenge you not to find something from Conagra in your own kitchen. Check it out. It's a good, interesting play. You'll want to have some Conagra in the future. Another interesting company that I've bought a lot lately, or I'd say over the past year or so, is Kenvue. So Kenvue is, of course, the spinoff from Johnson & Johnson, their consumer products division. So everything from Band-Aids, Tylenol, Listerine, and Neutrogena soap products. You may have these in your house as well. So do I. Hey, this is another good value play, recession-resistant, 3.5% dividend yield, and they actually raised the dividend this year in their first full year after being spun off from Johnson & Johnson. That's all pretty good stuff if you ask me. Again, the brands you like, the brands you want, and this is a solid company, $15 billion in revenue, and the financial statement to back it up. Check out Kenvue if you don't have it already. This may find a good place in your portfolio. Hey, the last company to highlight today is Hormel Foods. This is a very interesting one. This is one of those dividend aristocrats, actually a dividend king. 58 years of dividend growth for Hormel. Wow, what a track record this company has. Interesting brands, anything that touches meat, your Planters peanuts, your Skippy's peanut butter, Chi-Chi snack products, you name it. Hormel has this shelf space covered as well. And especially if you're like me and you really enjoy some of their products, and I'm nibbling on them all the time. Hormel's an interesting one to check out. And regarding that dividend and that value, I'll show you take a look at the 5-year chart on Hormel. You'll see it's a good time to get in on that. It's sold off a bit. 3.5% yield. Again, a perennial raiser of that dividend. And it's actually a pretty good space in there between their earnings per share and what they can pay out. It looks pretty darn safe with the brands you like. So consider adding Hormel to your portfolio and have that good cornerstone of consumer staple stocks. You're only going to benefit. Again, I like to own everything that I consume. I just get a little bit of pleasure for going to the store and getting it. So why don't you tell me what you like, what you consume, and what you're thinking about adding for a consumer staple product or stock into your portfolio. Would love to hear about it. Thanks. So I own quite a few consumer staple stocks because they are of big importance to me. I'm looking for that stability of income. I'm looking for good value, looking to grow when they go on sale at certain times. And then when we do have some recession or recessionary times, they offer some good stability. The consumer staple stocks performed quite well during the COVID crisis, and they have during every recession.